Well, that narrows it down. That narrows it down. So now we're looking for starseed healer energies that they're trying to sacrifice. I hear they're protected by galactic forces and things. Okay, great. So now I'm looking for a starseed healer who's protected by galactic forces. Simple enough. While karmic couples are running around doing whatever they're trying to do for money. And I mean, when I hear that, we already said that shit a year ago that these individuals were trying to get everyone caught up in a battle. Oop, hang on, got to get her nose. And Pisces got your nose. So now that Pisces, yeah, I mean, they wanted to steal your destinies. They wanted to get everybody caught up, and then they wanted to run off with the money and blame everybody that was in the spiritual warfare. But now that their magic is backfiring, did someone lose a child? Did someone lose a child? Interesting. Well, that narrows it down. But I mean, we obviously can't look for lost children. They've already been found. I mean, you've already found the law. If somebody lost a child due to unalive, then that child's already been found. But no, we want to look for the healer because you still have that craziness. And we certainly want to hope all that's bullshit. But we want to take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I mean, with full piggies in the picture and empty piggies. If we have full piggies in the picture and empty piggies, well, we want to focus on the empty piggies. Yeah, hopefully they're full of soul. I think that's what it is. I mean, the less you hear jingle, I got them change in my pocket going jangle-ling-a-ling. A bunch of good old boys taking an extra bribe not to sing. It's just what it is. We're going to take an extra bribe not to sing because we got to take care of our own. But I mean, if you've got children and animals being harmed, I'm sure there's an empty piggy out there that likes dogs. I mean, simple enough. So now that tells me that there's going to be good cops playing bad cops in the situation. It's just what it is. I mean, everybody gets played sooner or later, one way or another. Simple enough. Simple enough. But me, I'm going to be looking for that healer. I'm looking for that healer that they're trying to crucify. Simple enough. Yeah, that's basically the energy that you have in the cards is public crucifixion of a healer. So with that energy in the cards, we just want to look for those healers. So I want to make an appointment. Someone really fucked up, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking for those healers. I can't worry about any of that chaos and calamity that's going on. So I'm looking for those healers. So if you come across these healers, and now your light must trigger demons. You must have a light that triggers demons. You must be able to heal with that light. And on top of that, they're talking about how that healer is having to heal from something that they did to them. Maybe a crown attack with a voodoo doll. Who knows? Maybe poisoning. Maybe that person was poisoned. Simple enough. And we're looking for those individuals. So I mean, if you think that you have been poisoned, if you would have to have a light that triggers demons for the demons to want to poison you, and if you think your crown has been attacked, because I heard that these people basically didn't do anything except earn a bad X-ray. So I'd like to see your X-ray. That if you feel like sharing. I mean, I know that's your private, personal, medical information. Yes, she wants me to take her nose. We have to take her nose, and it's the animal sacrifice energy that's in the cards. I mean, there is animal Reiki. I mean, you can always go for animal Reiki because you just can't heal these trigger demons. They're too damaged, and you got to think if they're so worried about the dark being exposed, why would they be so triggered and half-wit ignorant to carry the energy of the light? So that's what they did the whole time that they're conspiring to take out the light. They have to carry that light's energy. They took the sun, they reached up and they took the sun, and then they carried the sun. They carried the happy smiling sun, and then they took that energy because energy readers read energy. So what they did was they took the sun down into this dark corner, And then they took the sun down into this dark corner. And then, every time the trigger demon would have done that, unbeknownst to them, they would have carried the sun, happy little sun, and then, the light would have exposed everyone in that dark corner. And then they would have carried the sun, to expose all the trigger demons in that dark corner. And then they would have went up here. Since we couldn't get anything done down here, we'll just go up here. There's a dark corner up here. They carry the sun's energy. And when they carry the sun's energy readers can read it. It's simple enough. And then they carry the energy over into this dark corner. And expose everyone. Expose everyone in all four corners of the earth. All four corners of the earth got exposed. Simple enough. Simple enough. Oh, thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. I appreciate that. I'm certainly not going to apologize for trigger demons carrying the sun into every dark corner of the earth. It kind of happens every morning. Every morning, the sun rises and it just kind of goes over the earth and it just exposes all. So it is. And I mean, if you have a tree, whether or not there's a person in it or not, if you have a tree with shady leaves coming off of the tree, and then you've got people trying to stay in the shade, they're trying to stay in the dark. I mean, even if the sun, then they run around to this side of the tree, and then the sun will go over, and then they have to run over to this side of the tree. And it's just what it is. Even when they're over here, the sun is coming out, and so it's exposing them. There's shady people. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside, and then they get over here, and the sun shines down on them. It's just what it is. However, when you have that sun star energy that is triggering those demons so nicely, and you have the energy in Pisces kingdom of a bunch of men, and I guess men and women plugging into the power source, because that's what she said. She says Pisces, they're plugging into you. So if I'm getting plugged by men and women that I don't know. Simple enough. So there's certainly going. We want the sun to expose that. Hey, quit plugging the sun. Quit plugging the healer. It's just what it is. I mean, because you can't generate your own source light, and that's what she said. If you know they're plugging into you, that means you're their power source. And I thought, well, Pisces Kingdom, if they're plugging into a power source, that makes them the source. And who the hell are you? And there's not a QHHT practitioner on the planet that can't plug a person into the source. Now, me using your Reiki channeling techniques based on where I dropped an activation symbol and transcending consciousness with the Buddha. Simple enough. It's just what it is. So, with karmic couples in the energy that are trying to get people all wrapped up, basically in chaos and conflict, fighting with one another. Basically, and I mean, the way any healer would look at that is job security. People, they'll always need a healer. But, you can't, now that they're getting karma, you don't want to, energy transfer is very real. It's just simple enough. Let's go over this again. If they take the sun's energy and they run into this dark corner and then they talk about it, they're exposing everyone in that dark corner with their spells. And then, energy readers are magically able to read. They follow the signs, they follow the zodiac signs of everyone involved in this corner. And then they run over to this corner, and expose everyone with the sun's light. It's just what they're playing. Then they're plugging people in. So, we just want to plug people in, and then what happens is you cut the cords. Because it's just what it is. You don't want them attached to the rays coming off of your crown of thorns. You want to focus on your I am presence, and then what they put out starts going back on them. So now when I hear that they were trying to affect someone's sobriety only to affect their own, and now they don't know how to drive. And that's what it is. And you ladies were already able to pick up motorcycle accidents, or motorcycles were significant, and then there was an accident. Simple enough. Simple enough, not hard to figure out. So, as what it is, so we'll be focusing on those healers with the divine white light of protection that's triggering these demons. That's triggering these demons, while everybody else focuses on who was plugging into the source, who was plugging into the Pisces source because of the golden aura. That's what it is, and I mean that golden aura has to be pretty easy to find in Pisces Kingdom. Pisces Kingdom. Now I don't know about karmic couples in natural born Woody Harrelson land. Wasn't it when that Woody Harrelson that was natural born unalivers? Anyway, so while they're carrying the sun's energy into basically every dark house of 1,000 corpses as the devil's rejects, it's just what it is. They'll keep spreading the light, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to spread love, light, and truth. So while they're out there, basically overworking themselves, it's because thoughts, words, and actions are all energy. Everything's energy. So anything that they do surrounding the sun on an energetic level, they spread a little light here. They don't even realize that they're spreading the light. They're just spreading the light here and there and everywhere. So and then now what we're going to be looking at is an 8-year cycle of people realizing, oh shit, we were exposing ourselves by getting involved with someone else's business. We didn't mind our own business. We minded someone else's business. And then we were able to, because it's mind over matter, we were able to matter light. We were able to get light mattered in all these dark corners. So we'll go over it again. They took the sun's light. Again, my throat chakra. They took the sun's light and they carried it into this dark corner, exposing everyone in that dark corner. And then they didn't mind their own business, and they carried the sun's light over here, where all the energy readers could read the energy across the planet. And then they ran over here, and exposed everyone with the sun's light because they were carrying the sun's light with them. Pisces, you're the talk of the town. Well, yeah, so if they're casting spells because they're speaking the light into existence, and every time they would speak the light into existence, no matter what dark corner they were in, they go over to this dark corner. If they step outside of the box, now we got readers reading shit outside of the box. It's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out. Let's do starseed reading, shall we? Simple enough. God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. As shall be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. And it's what it is. I'm looking for those people. I'm looking for those people that are so fucking important for crazy people to carry their golden treasure light into every dark crevice and corner of earth. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Now, is that going to cause some chaos and calamity? Well, I don't know. Are there more people in the dark than there are in the light on this planet? Simple enough. It's a good thought. It's a good thought. Are they trying to keep more things hidden in there? Because I know how the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth exposed in fucking all four corners of the earth. That's the news. That's north, east, west, and south. The news. North, east, west, and south. And they did. If you look at it like a compass, like a cross, they did. They went to the south. They went to the dirty south. And they exposed everybody in the dirty south. And then, there was the battle between the north and the south. They just went up here. Exposed everyone in the north. And then they went ahead and went to the east. And got a nor'easter out of that. They did. New York and New Jersey got a nor'easter from God. And you had Norse God energy in the cards with natural disaster. And I thought, Norse God energy with natural disaster? Well, I've never heard of a nor'easter. Maybe the gods are just renaming fucking cataclysmic events in New York and New Jersey. And then, they go over here to the west. And, now sunny California. Don't come in here, California. They've got babies in a box. We ended up with the scene from 7 anyway. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. Now we've got old, crooked cop Brad in a pit of despair. Oh, God, no. The baby's in the box. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. You got Morgan God. Don't come in here, California. It's sunny. It's sunny where you are. The dark spread the light all over California. It's just what it is. Thank you, Spirit. And it's, when I hear cult, it's just what it is. Why would these light individuals, why would these individuals expressing a beautiful golden aura or a rainbow body or a light body or whatever you want to call it, Pleiadian Masters, Light Merkaba, energy is energy. Energy is energy. And I asked some pretty simple questions that, I really don't expect a fucking answer to, because I don't think anyone's done the work. If they've done the work, then they'll be able to answer the questions. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Yeah, they know you have divine. Sweet, it's divine. It's divine favor, and I didn't even have to read the rest of that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says. They know you have divine favor. Sweet. I mean, once you come into union with God and they're attacking the light of God, well, then who's going to fight back? So not me. It's vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. That works best for me. That works best for me, with natural disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, volcanoes, things of that nature. Thank you, Spirit. Did you know that the INFJ goddess Hestia is known for fighting these gods with volcanoes? She is known for fighting, and since we're, spiritual warfare, conjuring deities and entities and whatnot. And that's the thing. If you go back to the last short that I made, when you have that Aztec energy around the sun with sacrifice energy, well, that's Tezcatlipoca. That's the demonic sun god, the Aztec sun god. Simple enough. The lord of divination, sorcery, things of that nature. And the god of human sacrifice. That was the high priest that was the god of human sacrifice. So when you're able to pick up that energy in the cards, I go, oh, well, that's that would, and he was part of the Jaguar cult. So that's Leo rising. That's Leo rising, 7 rings of Saturn's fire energy. Simple enough. And those ancestors, I'm sure they did not play. In the time of the Aztecs, they did not play. They were known for magic and sorcery and things of that nature. And they say you never know who is protecting people in the spiritual world. And wouldn't you know, when you look up INFJ gods and goddesses, Hestia pops up, Tezcatlipoca. And when you hear the sun god Ra is on your planet, where is that? Where is that creator of all living things? Where's that source creator? Descendant energy. That's what it is. And universal life force energy is universal, and it revolves around life forces. So when you're a medium channel, most of these people have entities. They get an entity. No. Me, I just channel the cosmic energy and protect myself with the Pleiadian Masters Light Marker. And then you're able to activate the DNA, and you're protected by the divine. And it's just what it is. Now, when you have these energies of darkness, and those are the people that, hey, how you doing? Come right on in. The devil doesn't show up. No. Hi, Howard. Thank you. Come right on in. The water's warm. Oh, come right on in. My pool's cold as shit, and I'll probably go get in it. I might. I'm thinking about it. Like an ice bath. They say that it kicks off endorphins that are way better than any kind of likes and shit you do on Facebook. That's why I say I don't want the likes on Facebook. I know how that's just a dopamine hit for fucking petty people. Simple enough. And when you put out petty energy, chances are you get petty Pisces reflected back to you, or icy Pisces. Because my Pluto, my Libra justice is in Pluto. That shit's cold as ice. That shit's cold. That's INFJ door slam, cold as ice. But it's what it is. When justice is served, Batman represents INFJ justice. So when that door slams, we become justice. We become cold as Pluto. This INFJ does. I become cold as Pluto, but I still carry the sun's energy with me. It's still Pisces happy sun on the other side of the INFJ door slam. So simple enough. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Look at that. Cards in the upright. Yeah, cool. Did you see that sleight of hand? Did you? And when I hear that these people are hating on your healing, well, why aren't they hating on their own healing? Why aren't they showing the raw determination? to heal themselves. Because when I hear that, Pisces, your energy heals yourself and others. They can't believe the things that you have healed from. Well, great. I'm looking for that Pisces. I want to know what they have healed from and what these people just can't believe, because they're obviously not saying anything to that healer. They're still trying to cover shit up in every dark corner across the planet. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is the focus, star seeds? Yeah, focus on the fact that these people don't have any divine protection and trying to affect yours. Trying to affect your divine protection, Pisces, has cost them their own. And now it's cotton karmic bill. And when I hear that, Pisces, these people don't care. They're doing everything they can to take you down with them. Well, then that means they're already on the way down. Why, if they're already on the way down and I'm already on the way up, how are they going to take me down with them? I'm already on the way up. We're ascending, they're descending. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. What are the intentions, Spirit? Yes, these people aren't going to evolve. They didn't want to evolve, so they're devolving. They're not going to evolve. I can't do anything about that. They're trying to take you down with them, Pisces. That's what it is. And if you know that they're trying to take you down with them, then that means they're already, I'm going down. I'm going down. And they do. They got no self-love. They got no self-love, no connection to their higher self. And that's sad. So, I mean, any alcoholic can go to AA and have 12 steps to a spiritual awakening. It's just what it is. Maybe they give these people the help they need. It's just what it is. Maybe we need a 3D intervention. Since we had to have a divine intervention, maybe we can have a 3D intervention for these people. But see, that's just what it is. Nobody cares about them. The same way nobody cares about the healer except me. I got to find that healer. I want to make an appointment. That's what it is. And if I keep constantly saying that with all of these, obsessed triggered demons, if they can't call to say, hey, would you like to make an appointment? Because I'm asking, Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, great. Well, if they're trying to sacrifice a healer with a business, well, then I want to make an appointment. I want to see what that healer is doing. So you can't help it because there's too many trigger demons. You don't know who to trust. We want to find that healer with a business, something legitimate, okay? And we want to work with that. We want to go from we want to make that as a starting point. We want to start there, not with the chaos and the calamity involving crooked cops and officials and pedo energy. No. We're going for the healers, not the people without any faith. They don't have faith in themselves or anyone else. Can't do it. Look at all these cards coming in upside down today. And what are we going to explore? Yeah, we're going to be conscious of our words. Simple. Isn't that what isn't that how the reading started? It's just what it is. They basically speak the sunlight into existence. Yeah, there is no other Ram Dass. Now, Ram Dass might be a good, I don't know. I don't know much about Ram Dass. I never listened to that. Is that a healer or part of a group? So I'm just trying to stay away from the whole group thing. It's just there's too much weird shit going on in a group. So, however, the phone line is always open. The phone line is always open, with people advertising for free, because that would be the thing for these healers. Because if you've got that sun star energy that's, people are so obsessed about, well, they've already advertised for you for free in every fucking dark corner on the planet. Oh, speaking the sun right into existence in every dark corner of the planet. So just what and they were consciously positive or negative, And let's face it, negative attention is still attention. All publicity is good publicity. Simple enough. And if you've got a bunch of pedos trying to take you down, who God knows what they'll try to make up over $1. It's just what it is. And thank you guys for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Ooh, look at that. Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe from the past is seeing how people just aren't evolving. Seeing how people are not evolving. And that's the thing is, if Pisces, she said, Pisces, people are enraged because they know they have to do the work to be able, to match your vibrations. And I'm going nonstop. Balls to the wall. I call it balls to the wall. Soul travel. There'll be a lot of soul travel. Now, I don't know what your perception of soul travel is with People not able to keep parking lot or motorcycles upright in a parking lot. That's a concern. When you can't keep a motorcycle upright in a parking lot because you're rage baiters. You're Charlie Kirk on two wheels. Charlie Kirk on two wheels. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, so you got faith in the upside down. Oh yeah, well, they had no faith in the starseed. Yeah, I didn't have any faith in Daisy not chewing shit up either, but it's okay. We all do what we do. Starseeds do what they do. Daisy does what she does, and she chews up starseed corners. It's just what it is. Except I guess if we remove one corner of people trying to, if we can get everyone trying to unalive the starseed over into one corner, get them over into one corner, we just wipe that corner clean. It's just what it is. It's like a mess. We just want to clean that mess up. Simple enough. Look at that. The blue Messiah. Did Spirit have Messiah energy? And I mean, when you have that divine Christ light or that reaper energy, that's that energy of we reap what we've sown. And if you have everyone trying to reap what the sun has sown, it's just because they feel entitled. Even though it is, in a Pisces sun sign that they want to plug into. They if they want to do that, then they have to accept the truth that it's a bunch of men and women plugging into the sun. And so, I mean, when shit generally leads to, oh, no, that person must die for our sins. Yeah. Because we've been plugging into them. We've been plugging into that person and harvesting their creative sexual energy. And so we've been plugging into them. And now that they're calling their energy back because they want to honor themselves and not a bunch of freako kitty diddlers doing, whatever they do in the dark. And who knows? Who knows what they do in the dark until they carry the sun into those dark corners and crevices. Ah! And then, everybody in that corner is now exposed by the energy readers because energy readers read energy. So when they carry, and they may even carry it outside of the box into the dark underbelly. Oh, the dark underbelly. Oh, and then they still speak that shit into existence. So the universe is expanding. The universe is expanding. So it is, do I even need any more cards? No. So the universe is expanding, and that's a good thing. You guys are doing a great job. However, the more you talk about that sun star energy that triggers their demons because of their business, they don't want their business to continue. So when you find those people, call and let me know because I want to make sure their business continues. Simple enough. I know that the unhealed, they don't want to heal, so they're not going to keep it. They want to stay unhealed. They want to stay sick and disgusting, and that's just what it is. They can stay over in the sick and disgusting timeline while we look for the healers. Because what it is, I mean, even a healer needs healing sometimes, and to have that energy of them trying to sacrifice the earth angel, trying to steal the crown, trying to plug in. They're trying to plug into that golden aura like Pisces Kingdom was talking about. What's what it is? I'm looking for those golden auras that stand out from the rest. Simple enough. I want to look for those because that's what she said. Pisces, it's undeniable. Your golden aura stands out from the rest. So that's what it is. We want to look for that. We want to look for that chosen one energy. Simple enough. Not the fucking fakes, the frauds, and the phonies, and those trying to fucking go take the money and run. Not the fucking heist creators that got everyone wrapped up because they're a karmic couple that just can't be trusted. Not those people. No. I'm looking for those energies that stand out from the rest. Simple enough. That's what it is. I mean, if you stand out from the rest, I want to hate. But when I hate, I donate. So that's what it is. There's a difference between me and other haters. Simple enough. And if I can't, how can I donate to their business if they don't fucking have one? How can I hate on that aura and donate if they don't even have one? Simple enough. How can I tell them, hey man, they're trying to steal your crown across the planet and all these tarot readers' cards, if they don't even have a business where they use that crown in their services? Yes. Simple enough. So I mean, yeah, we'll be focusing on, because I mean, all lives matter, but if you have a healer's business, then they don't think any lives matter. So we'll be focusing on the healers. Simple enough. And I can't think of a healer that doesn't want someone to make an appointment, but they would have to have a healing business. You can't make an appointment with a healer if they have no fucking business. Then you just have a bunch of trigger demons that don't mind their own business. Simple enough. Simply, I have a business, so I'm going to go mind someone else's business while these people continue to carry the fucking sun into every dark crevice of earth. Oh, simple enough. Simple enough. Such a happy son. Such a happy little son. Namaste.